What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Black Prince Hebrew. Uh, I was just watching this video of this girl. I don't really know her name. It's some Kato 2001. She's a Ethiopian, man, and she was on there, bashing out the black American woman, so-called black African American woman, is what she said. So I just wanted to respond to that, man. I'm not out here to bash so-called African American woman. I'm not out here to bash no woman. You know what I mean? I believe all women, are beautiful, regardless of what race, color, whatever they is. But don't get me wrong, I love my black women because my mama black. But I was watching the video, and y'all gotta excuse me for a minute. Excuse me for a minute. Yeah, like I say, I'm watching the video, and she like saying like black women ain't no good. They don't know their own language. They're stupid and they're ghetto. They're not good partners. Nobody wants them. 70% of them are single. Basically, like they ain't gonna never find no man. I mean, man, she going on and on about the stuff, man. So I'm like tripping. Now, me being a child of the Most High, and before I even knew I was a child of the Most High, before I even came into this knowledge of self, I was always real. Some of the stuff she said, it was the truth. Now, some of y'all can get mad or whatever, but this is my opinion. I can say what I want. Some of the stuff she said was the truth. And sometimes a curse can be a gift. I feel like sometimes maybe the Most High was using this woman to wake up our people, to help stir that up. If y'all notice, there's a higher consciousness going on amongst all African Americans, so-called, or whatever. It's a consciousness of self. It's like, I'm starting to see people coming up out of this mental bondage that we have been in for the longest time. You know what I mean? And she was saying a lot of things, man. And like I said, some of it was true. And y'all know men say the same things. Even some black women who have said the same things about what she said about black women. It just didn't stir up that much because I guess because she's Ethiopian. You know what I mean? It really stirred people up more. But y'all have to realize this is how we're looked at on the outside of this nation. This is how other races look at us. You know what I mean? Now I'm not intervening or I'm not excusing her ignorance. I basically want to tell her to let her know that what she's talking about, she's looking at a small, minute few of African Americans, and she's trying to generalize everybody like that. There are a whole lot of educated, intelligent black women. You know what I mean? But at the same time, us as black folks, man, in general, we do need to wake up. You know what I mean? We need to come out of these false religions and learn just to love the Most High. You know what I mean? Ahaya Yeshaya. You need to learn the laws and the commandments and little things that we should be doing. I'm working on myself right now. You know what I mean? This knowledge messed me up because all my life I've been Christian and this and that, and I knew something wasn't right. So, it takes time. But one thing I have accomplished so far is all that ignorant stuff. You know what I mean? Hey, I don't disrespect nobody. I respect everybody. I don't care who you are. You know what I mean? But we do need to start, waking up, treating each other better. We treat each other like nothing or whatever like that. I'm just going to keep it real. A lot of the black women, they don't understand their place. You want to run the relationship. You want to run everything. That's not biblical. And the man is over the woman. That's how you set it up. That's how the Most High set it up. You need to understand that. We all need to do history. All you so-called African American women, you're really not African American. You're a Hebrew. You know what I mean? You're a Hebrew woman. When our forefathers was running from slavery, running from being captured, they ran into what we call now Africa, which was back then the land of Ham. They ran into that land. You were Hebrews. You know what I mean? Even if you watch the movie Shaka Zulu, you'll hear the white guy on there says, one white guy called Shaka Zulu an African, and the other guy tells him he's not no African. He's one of the lost, wandering Hebrews. You know what I mean? But you need to read the Bible to understand who we are and why we're hated so much. We're hated like a mug. But I also want to tell the Ethiopian girl or whatever, you know, you're a beautiful woman and all of that. But I just want to tell you that our sisters, they don't want no Asian and Chinese men. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I believe in love. Love don't have no color. Somebody treating you right, hey, go for it. You know what I mean? But just in general, love don't have no, no color. Even when you see our sisters, when you see black women dating outside of their race, it's only because usually they done tried and tried and tried with black men, and they've been running into knucklehead, no good niggas, or they've been choosing no good niggas instead of choosing the right kind of man. But what I'm saying is, nobody, I've never heard a black woman, talk about an Asian man or anything like that. And I love the Asians and the Chinese. Hey, I love Bruce Lee, so it ain't no discrimination, but they don't want that. Black women really, all they really want is a black man. Everybody really knows that. But nobody wants to be lonely. So if you gotta find love outside of your race, then hey, who am I to judge that? But I'm just saying, those things you said, they were totally wrong. And for one, you don't know what black women have been through. You don't know what we've been through as a people. So you're talking about culture. You know what I mean? Our culture is what built this nation. You know what I mean? Our culture built all of this. You know what I mean? So a lot of these foods, the way that people talk, the way that people act, the way that all the Asians and everybody is selling weave and all that, that all that comes from us. You understand what I'm saying? That's the power of the Most High's people. You know what I mean? Or whatever. So all this that you see was built by us. The White House and microwaves and the stop lights and Benjamin Franklin doing his thing with all the vegetables and plants. And what I'm saying is, you can't say that they lazy, we don't do nothing, because we have contributed almost everything to this world. You're talking about the original people in the earth. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be careful how you say what you say. But I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you that nothing that you said was true. Black women, they need to get their stuff together. As black men, we need to get our stuff together. You know what I mean? Or whatever like that. You need to start treating each other right. Whoever's ignorant, you need to come into the light. You need to start reading, man. You need to start watching all these daggone videos, all these talk shows, word about what's going on in the hood, man. You need to get into that and get into that book. You know what I'm saying? Go to the library, read. You need to find out your history so we can learn how to treat each other. Because if you don't know who you are, you're not going to know how to act or present yourself. Because niggas is acting crazy and stupid. And then we get mad when someone like her comes on YouTube and states her opinion, when a lot of it is true. You know what I mean? Black women want to run everything. If the man ain't got no money, then you don't treat him like he's nothing. The black men think that the black woman is just good for sex. I'm saying is, the stuff is all messed up, man. So everybody need to come into that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is the key. So, I just want to leave that. Like I said, hey, I'm not taking sides or anything. The truth is the truth. But don't generalize a few black people from that. Don't do that. That's only a few. You know what I mean? And like I said, we've been through more than anybody on this earth. We the most hated people. And like I said, you Ethiopian, you really not black. You know what I mean? But it's good that you consider yourself black, because to the world, all of us are black. Whether we Jamaican, Ethiopian, or whatever, I'm saying is all of us are black. They still see you as a nigga. You see what I'm saying? They still see you as a nigga. We're the dark race of people. All dark races don't come from the same identity and all that and ideology, but a lot of people think that. But what I'm saying is, we're the dark races. So you still a nigga, you still black yourself. So if you go somewhere else, they gonna look at you just like how they basically look at us, because they hate the color of black, period. They don't care about what's your real race and all that stuff. So, like I said, this is just a response or whatever. And shalom, God bless. And, somebody feel free to leave me a response if you want to. Alright, I'm about.